What's up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to today's live, January 20th, 2026. Let me go ahead and share with the team. Let everybody know we live. All right. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Yesterday we had a no trade day. So let's see if today we can pull something off. All right, so welcome. If you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. All right. Let me know what y'all think inside the comments if you have anything that you want to add. Let me go ahead and pull up 30 real quick and mark this thing up real quick. If you want this markup, or if you want to learn how this strategy works, tap into the Telegram link, absolutely free, so you can learn how all of this works. And you'll have an easy strategy, an easy scalping strategy for US30 to add to your arsenal of strategies that you already know. And if you don't have any strategies at all, this would probably be the best strategy for you to learn at the beginning. Let's see. All right, I think we are set up and ready to go. So let me show you. Let me share with y'all what's going on. All right, so here we are. We set up. Let's check and see what's going on. Nothing. That's Friday. Nothing today but this. That's what we're looking at. How y'all feeling today? All we doing is waiting on a breakout, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody that's trading with the team, you know exactly what we're looking for. Everybody else, you actually got to join the Telegram link to get this set up. I do want to share something new with y'all too. For y'all that are inside the Boss4What place. Well, I'll share it with everybody. This kind of helps you out with even more of a confirmation. Let me see. Let me pull it up for y'all real quick. That's what I'm talking about right here. Wait, where we at right here? leave it. Let's open it up in a new tab. This can kind of let you know what's going on with these 30 companies, because US30, y'all know it's the top 30 companies. As y'all can see, a majority of these are sales. So if it breaks out on a sale, then it's kind of like more confirmation. Not saying that that's what exactly what's going to happen, but this is more confirmation of it going in that direction. If it breaks out on a buy, you kind of want to be a little bit leery, because everything, all the companies are down right now, you know? So it's just something else that you can add to your archive. As y'all can see, we have broken all of these lows down here, tapped into that liquidity that I was talking to y'all about yesterday. And that's what it's looking like. So we can see what's going on. Right now, I'm just looking at different time frames to see if there's any fair value gaps that we could tap into. For example, like this, that's untouched on the hour. We already ran these lows right here. So it grabbed all of that liquidity from there. And this is a nice fair value gap that we pointed out the other day too. I just took it off my screen to kind of keep it fresh, you know. And it came right there in the middle. So let's see. Let me go ahead and lower that. So this is what we're looking like so far. Did it just break out? Oh, yeah, okay. So we had a nice little breakout on the upside. So either you could have got in here. This could have been your entry right here, where the body closed at, or you could be waiting on the retest right now. And when you're waiting on the retest, you can come down to the 1 minute and kind of get in. Right now, we are 4 for 4. So it just depends on where you get in at, or where you got in at. But go ahead and lock this. Let's see if we can go 5 for 5. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you want this strategy, tap into the Telegram group. The link is in the description. Teaching this absolutely free. It's a scalping strategy for US30 only. And it is surgical. So you know exactly where to get in, where to get out, and all of that. And what I can guarantee you is that your chart will look like mine every single day exactly. You don't have to worry about zones that you don't see that somebody else see, or levels, support and resistance, you know, because a lot of people teach these strategies, which is cool. But when you're a beginner, your support and their support aren't the same support, because your eyes aren't trained to see what they see yet. Well, this strategy that I have here with US30, it avoids all of that, because we're actually doing things based on time and candles, My 1 o'clock is your 1 o'clock, unless you're in a different time zone, but it's still 1 o'clock because you're just going to adjust the time zone based on where you are. So when I say that, I'm just saying that everything is precise. So I can guarantee you that our chart will look exactly the same, which means that you'll be able to take the exact same trade that I take, because I'm teaching you in a calculated way how to mark up so that everything is the same. It's real easy, real simple. I literally just sat down at, what is it, 9:31 and did the setup. So it doesn't really take that long to set up either. But like I said, when you got all of these red and it break out above, which it just did, we want to kind of be a little leery of that, just because every company in here besides these is red. Everything's down. And that could be for a day, a daily thing, you know. And of course, we are just looking to scout these little 3 positions right here. So that's when you would wait on that retest, which we did get the retest. Let's see if we can go ahead and take profit 1. I'm telling all of my people, when you get in the habit of winning, you know, get your winning streak up. Just take TP1. This is like an 80 to 90% win rate with take profit 1. When you start getting into take profit 2 and 3, that's when the win rate starts to decrease. So if you want the best chances of winning your trades consistently, just take TP1 and keep it moving. Right now, it's almost halfway there. It's pushing. See if anything's changing over here. Y'all see any more greens? Good morning. Good morning. Should the box be higher? Nope. Nope. You start at the open. It opened here. It's another retest. Yep, you got to remember my white candles are up. Yellow or orange is down. So I already got into profit a little bit, and now it's kind of going back. Like I said, all of these are still red. Let's just let it play out. It might want to go grab this fair value gap up here, maybe, since it had a dramatic drop. This one right here. But it did grab this liquidity right here, so I don't know. We're going to see. Remember, our job is not to predict. It's just kind of let the numbers play out. If you have a statistical advantage when it comes to ratio, you kind of have to let it play out. You have to let the winners be the winners and the losers be the loser, because statistically speaking, you should still overall be profitable based on the number game. Based on the number game. So the losses actually come with the territory. So if y'all brand new to trading, just know that you have to lose some of these trades. If you have a statistic and you're not 100%, you're gonna lose some trades. Just like if you work in sales and you're making calls, not everybody is gonna answer the call. Not everybody's gonna set the appointment. Not everybody's gonna show up to the appointment, and not everybody's gonna buy. But it's a numbers game. Once you know your ratio, then that allows for you to close as many deals as you want. If you know that, hey, when I talk to 100 people, I only close one person, statistically speaking, all I have to do is talk to 500 people to close 5 people. And then as you get better, that 100 will increase. It will become better, which means that you'll be able to close 2 people out of the 100 and 3 people out of the 100. That means you're getting better. So it's a difference, y'all. Y'all gotta figure out where you are. If your strategy sucks, out of 100 trades, if you're doing exactly what you need to do, then you won't be profitable. If you suck and your strategy is good, you still won't be profitable, because you keep changing stuff up and you're not just doing the same thing every single day over and over and over again. Now, if your strategy is good and you follow in the rules, but you lose some trades, statistically, you should still be profitable. So find a good strategy, and then you be good on top of that. And everything else is curtains. And then as you're doing things like this, you'll start to recognize other things. You'll be able to mark up zones to increase that 80 to 90% by using things like this and different zones. Even though the market is still unpredictable, you can still increase your intuition, your chart work, just the time that you dedicate it. So right now we got a little uptrend going on. Plan to work and work the plan. Exactly. So we got these highs up here, kind of tapped into them. And we have this little fair value gap right here. I didn't even see this on the 15. Obviously, this one is closer than this hour one up here. So it could tap into these, which is, take profit one is lines up with the 50% of this fair value gap. So it could be going to get that and then shoot down. So this is definitely something that I wouldn't hold, especially with all the companies being red. Why would you hold it and try to go for the grand finale when all the companies are down right now? The fair value gap is here. Even though this one is here, it could be coming to get that later, like later on in a week, next week, whatever. It can always come get that. The thing with trading is it's all about timing. We don't know when it's going to get that. So let's tap into the one that's the closest, because it might just get that. That might give it more momentum to shoot down. And then maybe something down here will push it all the way back up. We don't know. We just got to react to what it does at this level, or how it reacts at this level. So check it out. If you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. For all of my brand new people, we're trading US30 right now with our strategy. And we are 4 for 4 right now, I believe. Yeah, 4 for 4. Let's see if we can go ahead and take a fifth. And we're teaching this strategy absolutely free. Once you join the Telegram link, deposit money in the broker that we are using, you will get this entire strategy for free. Let me know when that's done, and we'll plug you in. Real simple, real easy for my brand new people that want to learn the strategy that's simple, that's available around 9. So this green dotted line right here is where you would have entered. I mean, obviously you can still enter, but today might be one of those losing days, unless it go up and grab this, because this is kind of equal highs right here. If y'all really paid attention to this high here, you would think it was coming to get that, but it's kind of equal. I mean, it's, if you look at it specifically, I mean, it did kind of go get it. So that might be it. It might have to grab that liquidity, and it might just go ahead and take off and continue down. Let's see. All of these candles right here and in the same area. If y'all looking at this right now, what would you consider this to mean? Because like I said, we don't want to predict the market. We just want to see how it reacts at certain levels. What would y'all say this could mean right here? Because all of these candles are all in the same spot. Go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think. What could this mean? To me, that could mean that this is some type of support. It's struggling to break it. Struggling to break it. Yep. So consolidating when you're looking at the overall candle structure, and then because they keep tapping this level right here, but it's not closing beneath it, seems like it's making a little support. But this is a 3-minute, so obviously it's not going to be super strong because it is a 3-minute. It's not like an hour or something like that where it just keep on bouncing off the level. So y'all got to remember that too when y'all marking up stuff. What time frame are you marking it up on? That's going to play a big part on if it's going to just go straight through it or if it's going to be useful. So y'all got to think about that. It did have a little momentum shooting up here though. So I don't know. I don't see anything else besides that 15 gap. And what I'm talking about is this right here, this fair value gap on a 15-minute. Below it, just this low right here that's untouched. Which it could go get, just to get some people out, grab some momentum to go back up. Overall, it is a downtrend on a higher time frame. So me personally, I told y'all before, I'm a swing trader. So I'll just be holding. I would definitely hold. I don't know if y'all use the fibs, but we on a 5-minute right now. Let's just see. In this 50, 61.8 area, negative 27, negative 61.8. So if you use this, if you use the fibs, this might be even more of a confirmation for you because it kind of came back down, tested the 32. 32 is usually a accurate pullback. 23 is a continuation. So if price goes up, come down to the 23, then you can expect it to just continue. But that's not a real accurate pullback. So don't count that as a low. The 38.20, that is considered an actual pullback, which means that this can be considered a low. So if this is the low, that's the high, this is the low. What is it going to make? What is it trying to form? And you got to take this with a grain of salt. It is on a 5-minute, but I'm just showing you guys, or just trying to explain different things that people could use as confirmation, because in this whole Forex space, I told y'all before, there is no real right or wrong way because the market goes up and down. You just have to have the proper risk management and the correct direction, even if it's the wrong time, because you can just hold that trade until it goes into that direction. But if this is your low on just this time frame, this is your low, this is your high, this is your higher low, what should it be making? A higher high. Looking at it from a big scheme, this is your high. If you can count this as a lower low, lower high, lower low, I mean, it kind of depends on how you're looking at it. You might be able to count that as a little something. To me, that just looked like it consolidated a little bit. So what I've learned in the past is when you have a big consolidation area, what it does is it usually goes out in the wrong direction first to fake people out, grab the stop losses, and then go in the direction that it's supposed to go into, or that it wants to go into. So this could just be this could very much so be just a fake out to grab all of these stops here, hit that 50% like it needed to do anyway, and then continue going up for US30 overall to just continue the trend for the companies in the US. So if you're looking at this on a higher time frame, I wouldn't consider this to be a downtrend. Like, hey, now the downtrend is about to start. You have to wait and see what it does after this to determine if it's going to continue going down or not. Because like I said, it could just be coming down here just to grab the liquidity and then shoot up like crazy. So it did break that little level that we had. And now it's tapping into here. See if anything changed on here. See, it was a couple greens up here. Now those are red. Now we got 1, 2, only 2 greens. What is this? What's going on with this? Okay, now we got 3. And it's live, as y'all can see, it's moving. So you don't have to come here and hit refresh, but If you want to take note of this website, go ahead and take a screenshot or something like that, so you can be looking at this as well during these markups. cnbc.com/Dow-30, which is the US 30. These are the top 30 companies right here. So if you didn't know, now you know what companies are within this. Nice little resource for y'all to check out. All right, so I know we probably got some brand new people tuning in. We are trading US 30 right now with the Boss4What team, Boss4What community on Telegram. If you are looking for a group of people going in the same direction that you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. I know yesterday for Martin Luther King Day, they did have a 250% bonus. I don't know if that's still active or not, but that's a very, very good deal, especially for those individuals that is kind of money strapped right now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but 250% bonus on whatever you put in, as long as it's $250 or more, is a good deal. All right, y'all see us bouncing off the middle right here. Now this is acting as some type of support. How do we get these to disappear automatically? Does anybody know? Comment in the description if y'all can help me out with that. It's something that you can click in here. Maybe it's this. Let's see. No, that's not it. It's something that you can click in here that'll make it pop up and then go away. Nope. I don't know. If y'all know, let me know in the comments, because I don't. Patience is the key to this game. Where our green dotted line at, that would be your entry if you got in on the breakout. If you waited for the retest, then you should be closer to the blackout zone. Out of nowhere, y'all, US got weak, man. Last night, US got weak. I don't know what happened. Go home. US got weak. Run what back? What you talking about? Oh. It's just playing around, playing around. Mm-mm-mm. I'll figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out the market thing. The highlighter thing. So you gotta have it. Told y'all I was gonna figure it out. Voila. So you click on your highlighter tool and you have to be on demonstration, and then you have to hold Alt for my window users. Make your area and then let it go and it disappear. See, if you got that determination like that, it ain't no way you can lose trading, because you're just gonna keep going until you figure it out. Those that quit are the ones that lose. I don't have a quitting bone in my body. Not one bone in my body. All right, now we got 2 greens. We had 3. So everything just keep on going down. Everything keep on dropping. I think today we're gonna take the L today. It went halfway, and now it's just going to the other side. Yeah, staying the course. That's the most important thing too. Yep. Yep. That is the main thing. Gotta stay the course. Look like we might take the L today. Let's wait on this candle. We got 2 minutes. Watch it wick down, grab this liquidity, and then go up. Because we already pointed out that this is basically a higher low right now on the lower. To go and grab this Still got two. Got no power right now. Boy. No power. Let's put them back up though. Got 1 minute. Is it gonna close above? Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Really means a lot. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Trying to grow this community and kind of really put people on the right way. Just need y'all help. There's a lot of people with bad intentions out here. Look at it, trying to turn around. Trying to turn around and do a little something. 3 seconds, 2, 1. All right. Either this one's gonna shoot down or it's gonna shoot up. But what does this wick mean to y'all? Because it came all the way down. Hold on, let me try out my new trick. Let me try the new trick out. Oh. Can I change the color of the highlighter? What does that mean to y'all? Yep, what entertains you trains you. To me, seeing that long wick could mean that it just grabbed stop losses. It's just grabbing liquidity to get enough momentum to go to the upside, because it's still closed within this candle right here. It broke out, but it closed within the candle still. And that's a 15-minute candle. So that could mean that it's still, we still have the chance to go up and grab TP1 at least. And it came below this and went back up. We call that turtle soup. Coming down, grabbing that liquidity and going up. And once y'all continue to play with US30, y'all will know it play around a lot. That's kind of why you got to look at it on a higher time frame, because it will definitely play with your emotions. As much people say, hey, you know, get these pairs that just take off and go where it need to go during New York session. It got its times where it'll do that, but then it also has those times where it just play around and go in kind of like both directions per se, just to trick you out your spot, trick you out your position, and then it's going to go exactly where you expected it to go in the first place. So Down here, somebody literally could have called it quits and said, hey, I'm closing early just so I don't get stopped out and lower my risk to reward ratio and all of that. And now it's, I mean, just 15 minutes, a bullish candle right now. That's also a part of not staying the course. Now it's indecisive. But if y'all look at the real close details, this body did close underneath this body. It didn't close beyond the candle because the candle's here. But it stayed in there. That's why we say those bodies are important. The wicks, they do the damage, but the bodies is when the body's dropping, it's a problem. We're gonna have to coin that term. When body's dropping, whether it's on the street or on the charts, it's a problem. For all of my brand new people that's just tuned in, if you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. Right now, if you took the trade, you should be in buys, but you're in drawdown. This green line should be your entry line. And we want to see it tap into this 15-minute fair value gap. We don't even need that one. Right now. All we need you to do is just tap into it. That's all. $30-minute. 3 greens again. Okay. Is it coming with some momentum or no? And just like that, you should be at break even / a little bit of profit right now. 4 companies. Y'all see the y'all see what's going on, right? Like as I keep checking this, it's actually reflecting on the chart, like in real time. Y'all noticing that, right? All right, so we got the liquidity up here still, because now all of these are kind of equal highs. Even though it did peak out of it a little bit, they're kind of still all right there. You'll know it grabbed liquidity when they just kind of go up there and then wick all the way back down. That's how you know that was just the liquidity grab, kind of like what we saw what was it, 15? Kind of like this. Like it wicked all the way and then it kind of closed back in the candle range. That's how you know it's a liquidity grab. All of these highs, just try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you might as well go ahead and get that 50% right there of that fair value gap. And then you can go down. Now we got 3. So this is where I will probably just move my stops to break even. And I'll just either take the break even trade or take the TP1. And it's close. It's close. Yo. What's going on? What's going on? How you find me, man? Spaces. What's going on, bro? I don't know if you remember me from the Anton Daniels event. I was actually talking to you about trading, or you mentioned to me about something about trading, and I told you that I trade. And I always see you in the comments telling Anton that he need to jump on the trading bandwagon. But you know, he kind of do what he do. So TP1 is hit, y'all. You would have made a little profit. You can either move your stop loss to TP and kind of take whatever it goes going up, and or just close out right here, right now. And that's it. So now we are 5 for 5. Yep. We met in DC. And it's going up. It's continuing. We still only got 3 companies out of this that is in the green right now. Everything else is red, but hey, it's pushing. It's grabbing all of that liquidity. So here's another trick that y'all can look at too. When y'all looking at trading, you know how they teach you when you first get into trading, they teach you about trend lines and stuff like that. Well, trend lines work for, you know, whoever they work for, but just know that it's an easy liquidity line as well. Because when you create a trend line, then that means that nothing else above it has tapped in. You know, you're creating a line where it's tapping, you know, try to tap here. So when you look at it from that perspective, and you know that the market is really just trying to grab liquidity, let me switch this back to this, then you'll recognize that this could be a take profit zone because it wants to grab the liquidity from there. Let me make that a line. All right, that could be one. This is how y'all see people when they be saying take profit 1, 2, 3, 4, and they got like 8 of them. This is how they have 8 of them, because they literally just find something like this, like a trend line, and they'll make each point a take profit. What's going on here? So that could be a take profit. This could be a take profit. You know, this one down here could be a take profit. This one down here could be a take profit. This is how they be doing that. And this is the logic behind it, because all of this is liquidity. These are highs that are untouched, never been touched. Nothing beyond here, nothing beyond here, nothing beyond here, nothing beyond here. So does that make sense, y'all? Like I said, trend lines work for some people because it's all based on your strategy. It's not necessarily, like I said, the market, it goes in 2 ways, up and down, and it consolidates. So This is how people be having all of those TPs. Just so y'all know. Let me get these off the screen. Too much going on. So 1, 2, and y'all see TP3 lines up with all of this right here. All of these kind of equal highs and stuff. But, you know, we just want to get what we can get and don't catch a fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. So yeah, TP2 hit. Now it's looking like it's kind of wicking out. What is wicking out, y'all? What does that mean? If you start seeing stuff wick like this, what does that mean? Add a zone though. Wicking naturally is one thing. Wicking at a zone is another thing. So check it out. If y'all brand new and y'all want to learn this strategy, tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And we also have a broker that's offering 100% trading credit on your first deposit with same-day withdrawals. And that link to the Forex Broker I trust is linked below. I've been trying to go live every day because our strategy is a 9:30 strategy. So I try to be on the charts at least 9:35 until we either hit TP and or, you know, it just kind of consolidates in the middle. Then I'll just jump off. But I've been trying to go consistent every day for the people that's inside of the group, because I actually teach them how to set this whole strategy up. And then the people that's on YouTube watching, they kind of just see if it hits TP or not. So I've been trying to get more consistent with it, just to educate the masses on a scalping strategy that has a nice win rate. We 5 for 5 right now. Yep. Man, is it gonna hit TP3? It's losing momentum a little bit, but y'all gonna learn. Us30 be looking like it's gonna pull back, and then it just take off. You'd be like, damn, I should have held it. So yeah, we try to do this. You know, once people tap into the community a little bit more on Telegram, I'll probably do this more. But I try to put my people on. So I am naturally a swing trader, just so you know a little bit about me. I'm naturally a swing trader / day trader. And that's kind of how I came in the game. So I have a lot of patience, but I've learned this strategy from a very, very profitable trader. And I utilize it when I do want to get in and get out of the market quickly, but I only utilize it on this indice. This is not something that works for everything. This works for this specifically. So anytime I run across any other, you know, high caliber traders, what I'll do is I'll kind of tap into what they got going on for their pair, because I've noticed most traders that's really, really profitable, they trade only, one or two pairs, or maybe just a few. They might even move in the same direction, so they might have even a few more. But those are the people that really do some high profit margins or high win rates, because they just focus on one. Yeah, the camera not on. You good? $48,987. Let's see what you talking about. Yeah, all of these are untouched. Yep, that's where that trend line starts at. It's kind of like that high point. You getting it? You getting it? Say on the daily, let me see. So once this trade, or once this actually closed, see, it tapped into this. So because it's naturally an uptrend, we still want to continue to go up until it shows us otherwise. So this was a nice 50% tap. And what I know about days is when you got that 15-minute, this is for my swing traders. When you got that 15-minute, whatever candle closes beyond this line, because that's where that 50% was. On a swing trade, this will be your entry. So this would be your candle here. It would come down. You wouldn't be in here. You would get in up here because it broke and it closed. And you would go into a little bit of drawdown, but your stop loss would be here because this was the low. And then you would just ride it all the way up to that day. So you would ride it up to these highs. Oh, so he threatened new tariffs. Yeah, because we in some EUs, and we was doing really, really good, dropping. We actually saw some profit last week. And I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and continue to drop. And then they start going up this week. And I'm like, hold on. That's not how this works. But it is pulling back like crazy. So if y'all go to this day, that's a stupid wick right there. But I know it has to come up here, grab liquidity to go down. I'm trying to take it to at least down here. This would be like 30K for me once price gets down here. We're trying to bring that home. Yeah, day trading is risky. It's risky overall. And I know he got a super busy schedule. And he's a long-term type of guy. So he's more so looking into what can I just buy and hold? Because that's easy. Like, it's easy to just buy and hold something and just let it appreciate naturally. Then you don't have to look at it day to day. Because I be talking to some people and they, when they come to me and they say they want to learn how to trade, They want to learn how to trade for freedom. But in reality, if you're a scalper, you're getting on here every day at 9:30, 10 o'clock. So it's kind of like a job. You just have location freedom, so you can travel anywhere. But it's really like a 9 to 5 job because you have to trade every day. And then some of these traders that we got on YouTube and Instagram, they lifestyle creep. So all they do is just buy more stuff as they make more money, which increases how much money they have to make in the market, which can be super, super stressful. That's like having a high 6 or 7 figure job, and all you do is just keep on buying stuff to increase your monthly bills. When in reality, the goal is to run it up at the job to lower your lifestyle. For me personally, because I mean, you can get to keep more money if you're lowering your lifestyle. But yeah, Anton, he know it's risky. I mean, he know people that trade, so he know the profits that it could come out. It's just way more profitable faster than stocks and real estate and all of that kind of stuff. You can't do the same numbers that you do investing in real estate that you could do trading. That same 100K or 150K that you can put up for a house, you got to wait 20, 30, 40 years for your tenant to pay it off. And then you're at zero. And then after that, that's when you start to see your profit. So real estate for me is more of a shelter to be able to keep money because of the tax benefits. But shoot, I've been able to take 100K in just 2 years and really, really do some crazy stuff with that. I've been able to take 100 and turn it into 500 in 2.5 years. I don't know any house, any stock that you can put 100K in and turn it to 500,000 in 2 years. That just don't work. And as soon as you put your money in the market and you make $1, you're profitable. When you buy a house, you're negative 100K, 150K, 200,000. You have to make that back first, and then you become profitable. Trading ain't like that. If somebody joined us today and they put $250 in a trading account and they clicked buy right here where my green line is, they will be up in profit right now. You didn't have to go negative. And it only took you, how long it take for this to play out? So we jumped in here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40 minutes versus 40 years. 40 minutes versus 40 years. 40 and 40. It looked like it's playing around, y'all. So yeah, you can't trade with your rent money and all of that. You got to trade with that extra money, you know. Don't go to the club for a couple of times and use that money. Don't buy the new J's when they come out. Use that money to trade with. That's stuff that you can live without. But people don't understand, man. They kind of want to see their money. They don't want it to work for them. The more money I make, the more I downsize. I'll buy some stuff here and there, but I'm not like these other guys. I do it a little different. The McDonald's and stripper money. Right. You know, I'm here in Georgia, so I know Magic City be lit every night. All of that money people throwing, they could have been learning the skill. Then go throw the money. Like, I'm not against throwing the money, but make that money make you money first before you go throw it. When I'm spending money, I like for my profits to be spent, not the active income. Chill out. Sit down. So if I put $1,000 in the market, let that 1,000 turn into 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And then I'll probably take 2 out and I'll leave 2. The 2 is the play money because it started off as 1. That's how you do it. That's how you have fun with it. But it looked like it's going to play around this take profit too. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off. We already been on here for an hour. So let me know what y'all think inside the comments. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're looking for a group of people that's going in the same direction that you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit with same day withdrawals, the link to the broker that I trust is linked below. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Tomorrow, we back at it. Let's go. 5 for 5.